Alrighty, welcome back. Welcome back to Itty Bitty City. This video is gonna be me testing the audio and screen because my last recordings I did with my friend playing Rainbow Six Siege was showing double, and I wanted to make sure the fixes I did didn't change my audio. So yeah, but I'm gonna be working on this city I'm walking to over here, like that part of the city. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Be building this part of the city. I'm just so nonchalant and quiet. The welcome sign, like. Alright, so this half I'm making the entrance and I'm still pondering using my mega brain on what I want to do for the city. Alright, so I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna add apartments, but I think I want to do something a bit different this time because I feel like most of the cities look the same, so kind of want to like make it look different this time. That's gonna look funny. But yeah. Sorry if I sound funny. I, I'm pretty sure I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. Well, pretty sure. Well, I woke up around like a few minutes before I started recording, so pretty much the same time. So that's why I sound kind of funny. So I want to actually, see here. Alright, so I wanted to do something different for the city because all the other cities look the same. So I wanted to add more detail like this pool area I'm making and these paths because some of the areas I've built actually don't have this type of like detail. So I wanted to try that because I didn't like how everything was like the same. So type. Alright, so as I add these bus stops for more detail, I start explaining like my idea for the city, like as I'm building it, like what I'm trying to go for, like differently than the other ones. So yeah, I'm about to start explaining it. So okay, so I want the city to look like different than all the other ones, cause most of these like look a lot alike, and I kind of want this one to look different, or from now on the cities to look different from each other. So uh, the last video I talked about using a Ferris wheel. I think I might do that this time. I might actually use the Ferris wheel. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to find a place to put it first. So, like, all right. So just like last video, I don't really say much, but this clip is just me adding like the buildings, and I decided to add more detail to the little pool area, and then later on, I decide that I want to actually make like a little central park area, like a little park area, and that's what I was looking at the fountain for, and this is where I start building it. I wish there was like more like stuff I can use for this, but I'm just using what the game provided for me, so yeah, that's all I'm doing here. There's no like specific look I'm going for, so just trying to make it look nice, I guess, different from the rest of them, like I said earlier. So, oh brother, it's me holding my cough. Like this one's probably what I'm gonna do to make it look different. Probably add more detail to it. So. Alright, so this part I add like a parking lot, and then I envisioned like the little grocery stores I be going to, like Walmart. And I was like, hey, maybe it'd look nice in this area, so I decided to do that. And then I start adding a gym, and that's when I like move on from that part and start adding it everyone else. So yeah, another one of these over here. I went to high school somewhere over here. I wanted at like an angle for some reason. Yeah. as I placed these buildings to decorate the city, I started explaining about the clip that got messed up and how it was like showing double. I'm gonna explain it in a sec, but I was talking about how I wasn't like as quiet as I usually am, and it sucks that I had to lose it like that. But yeah, basically showing double of like the same screen, basically. Like there was like this part, and then like a few like a little bit off, so like probably on this part, there's another one. So I was like, dang it, because that those clips were actually funny. Because my friend was just being a dumb bro. But it is what it is. I'll try to get it more clips like that. As I'm placing down these buildings, I decide, you know what? Let's start adding some more apartments to bring out like more lively, and the placements are kind of weird. So yeah, I'm gonna start talking about the placements in a second. So yeah, just put a apartment next to prison. You know, like if I lived like right here, I'd be dropping down like the prisoners some food, cause like yeah, I have no idea what I was yapping about. I was just yapping. As you can see, I got stuck though. Yeah, but I have no idea what I was yapping about the prison part, but I was just yapping, I guess. But yeah, trying to make this look different from the rest of the cities. So if it comes out funny, damn. I think after this part, I'm just gonna start like speeding up the video and adding music, cause this game I don't think really requires any voiceovers. It's just me voiceovering like what I was thinking, and I don't really know what I was thinking in some parts, so I think I'm just gonna put music from now on. Okay, so I like how it is now. Like you see how there's more like stuff? That's what I like looking for. Like that's what I mean by like different. Cause look at the rest of it, it's just like a bunch of buildings, stuff. I just want to explain on this part. You guys are gonna hear some epic lore about when I first started the city. Oh, when I was building the city, I built a city beforehand and I used these ones. And my whole goal was to try not to and try to use like only these ones. That's why you only see these here and like over there like a whole bunch of solar panels. So this part I don't know how to like I talk about how I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically just me like not wanting to use like the power plants and stuff. Cause last time I used them, I didn't really like how it looked in the city, and I felt like the solar panels and the big fan things were more efficient. So yeah. I know I said I was gonna probably just put music, but this is where I start actually following through with the Ferris wheel, and I'll talk about more of my like thoughts on it in a second, but this is me like putting the parking lot and like the Ferris wheel for like a start, and then I start adding to it later on in the video. You guys will see in a second, so yeah. I don't like how they just give you the Ferris wheel, like, what else am I supposed to add? I'm just like, I just don't like how they just give you like those parts. Like, I just want them to add like more parts so I can make like an actual carnival area. This is where I start struggling because I actually start like getting confused or like not knowing what to add here because they don't have a lot of stuff for this type of idea I'm trying to do. So yeah, I started adding concrete underneath the Ferris wheel, but here I just start talking about how I generally don't know what to do here because I'm running out of ideas. I start adding a path for detail and I start talking about it in a second. I wanted, okay, so the idea originally was to make like a little theme park area, but I forgot they only have the Ferris wheel. So, I start testing out things I haven't used yet, and I start conjuring up an idea for like maybe something to make it look better. So, I start talking about it in like a second, so yeah. Maybe we could do like a little Halloween thing over here. I start adding pumpkins and skeletons to add to it, and I honestly really enjoy how it turns out after, so yeah. Surround it with some trees. I know I said I was gonna add more trees, but I don't know why I said that before I explained like I was gonna add more detail. Here I do actually start adding the trees, but I wanted to add the water towers for more detail and the graveyards to match the Halloween look I was going for, cause you know nothing really I could add other than that. Okay. I think that looks better. Like, there's not really much I could do there, because there's not really much props I can put there. I know I usually add trees last, but I was genuinely just trying to figure out like a way for me to like the way it looks after, like to hope it looks nice. So I start adding trees for details and hoping it turns out good. So that's what I was doing there. Let's see. Use one of these for the first time in a while, maybe. See, that's the thing. I want to do something like that. Like I want like a building to like go across the. This is where I actually start conjuring up the idea, because I start realizing there's items I haven't used, and I start talking about the items in like a second. So yeah, but you'll see the idea. Okay, so I haven't used these in these before, so. The idea is to use the construction blocks to make something that goes across the building, and I start actually adding detail that makes it work. So yeah. Perfect. I'll add these after. Just color it real quick. As I'm coloring these buildings, it actually gives me an idea of coloring the rest of them, because last time I actually colored the cities was a while ago, and I did want this city to look different from the others, so I was like, hey, maybe I'll color the rest. As you can see, as I'm doing the windows, the backs actually do not work for some reason. I don't know why. Are we serious? Alright, I guess only one side gets windows. I do try other windows, as you can see, but it still doesn't work. So I just give up on it. Stupid. See, I try to color the windows, but you can't. I feel like the game honestly would be way better if you could. I just wanted to say that. The rest of this clip is just me adding to the city, so yeah, I'm gonna speed this up and add music now. So on this half, I actually start pondering an idea of when like an outdoor mall, or like, you know, outside malls I've been to, and I actually start making it here, and I add a path like for like quote unquote people to go to access those areas, and it's just me adding like restaurants and stuff to it. So yeah. Anyway, editor, turn up the music. So this half, I'm gonna start placing trees, and as if you've watched the past two videos on Itty Bitty City, we just love trees. All right, we just love trees. So I'm gonna get to placing. Oh, after I delete this. All right. Have I mentioned that I absolutely hate when it turns nighttime in this game? Like, I don't know why, I just look at it. I don't like it. Anyway, back to placing trees. I hate placing so much trees, but I just gotta. Oh, I don't have to, but I feel like it makes it look better. Alright, so I add gaps here, and the reason is I'm gonna do like the rock thing I did earlier in like past videos. I'm gonna add rocks here, and that's why I'm making spaces. Alright. So this part of the video I'm gonna be coloring like the buildings, cause to make them look different from each other. They're not all like these type of colors, so yeah. Probably noticing now, I'm just selecting random buildings to color. Like I'm just looking around and I'm just selecting random houses and buildings, so yeah. Alrighty. That's it for the coloring part. I wanna add more detail around it, like how I did over there. I might add like rocks here, and I'm probably gonna do like a bunch of rocks here with a little camping site. So yeah, with like the fire emitter. I don't know if you guys saw that earlier, but I'm gonna use that. You know, oh, it's gonna be similar to like that one over there. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so I'm gonna start adding rocks to it now to give it like texture and stuff. We'll see if I add more. So let's get back to it. Near these parts, I start getting frustrated because it keeps saying out of plot, and the rocks clearly seem in plot. So I just wanted to say that that was kind of annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna add a billboard up here because I feel like there would be a billboard up here. But I'm gonna add like advertisements around. So yeah. Alright, this is the part where I add the fire thing. So alright. Start adding trees now, you know, the best part of the video, most of the fucking video. I need to make my avatar the Lorax. How many fucking trees I'm placing? Alright, so I'm changing the song because I'm getting tired of hearing the same beat, so you guys probably are too, so cue the next music, chat. Alright, well, that's it for this part of the city. I want to add like a mountain area, like here and here. So I'm gonna do that before I end the video. So Howdy. Hello. Do I accept chat? Comment below. That was the first time someone's actually like talked back, like, you know, like responded and didn't just like look at me and walk away. So yeah. I could probably do the rock terrain thing here. Just want to add this real quick before I do that. Alright, so probably gonna stand here until Thursday again, and then I'll continue. Alright, editor, cut that out. I ain't doing all that. I'm just gonna stand here until it turns day. This is probably gonna be sped up, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, editor, cue a different soundtrack now. It's getting pretty quiet, so we're gonna do like this like mountain area over here, but it's not, it's gonna be like rocks, it's not actually gonna be like a mountain area, because what I wanted to do when I built this was expand like the camping area over here and add more stuff to it. So so I'm add trees to only this area. I'll probably work on this area more like in the next video, but I'm just gonna do this part first, and then the next video is probably gonna be me working on that area, and then maybe this in that city. We'll see. Alrighty then, it's the end of that. Editor, cue an epic outro. Alrighty, so this is not very epic outro, but thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And
Ducky9577 out.